I'm Jeff Bramblett, and thank you so much for joining us today on My Story. I'm your host. And first of all, I want to thank our sponsors, North Georgia Biz Machines, 41 Photography, and Crossroad Ministries. And hey, if you have any needs for your business, your church, or any organization, you need copiers, faxes, printers, I want to encourage you to contact North Georgia Biz Machines. At the bottom of the description, you can find out how to contact them. If you have any needs, you need some pictures made or videos made, I want to encourage you to contact 41 Photography. They do a great job. And thank you so much for joining us today. Also want to encourage you to subscribe, to like it, to share it, make any comments, good, bad, or ugly. And I have a very special guest here today, Augustin Perez. Augustin, thank you so much for being here today. And I look forward to hearing your story. And we have known each other, I got thinking about, I'm guessing around 10 years, because me and my family have been at Calvary Baptist Church for a little bit over 10 years now. So I think we've known each other for around 10 years.
Okay.
But me and you are older than 10 years old, aren't we? Yeah, so you got more than 10 years in your life.
Oh, yeah.
And but once again, thank you for being here. I look forward to hearing your story and about your life. I know a little bit about you as we've talked through the years, but just share with our listeners today about your life, your early years, your upbringing, and that kind of stuff, starting off.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, and we give thanks to God first.
That's right.
This opportunity, thanks to you.
You're welcome.
To give me the opportunity to this postcard. And I think this is my first time to do this. I've never been do somewhere.
Yeah. You just have fun. Be yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Well, so I think when I try to share my story, my infant story, sometimes it's sad to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's not really happened my infants. Yeah, but I think this is a part of the life. It's not to everybody, but to someone.
Right.
Yeah. So when I remember, like, maybe 5, 6 years old, maybe, I was grown up with a family like no Christian.
Right.
I grown up with a dad who's drink when he wanted to drink. I grown up with parents who fight or do anything like this. I don't like, or I don't want to be like them, but
right.
Just happens.
Yeah.
But and sometimes, like, I would like to have like my infance with good parents, like dad, mom, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't have that.
Right.
I didn't have that. So it can be a long story, but I'm not really speak 100% English to explain the word to the word.
Well, you're doing great. You speak better English than I do, Augustine.
But I try the best I can, and I know I've never been in school in America to learn English, but I learn from anywhere, from friends, from work.
Yes.
Yeah. So I try the best I can.
You do great.
Thank you. And I think when after like 6, 7 years old, my parents come to the Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amen.
And I know a man with a brother now, and he's still alive. He comes to our house, and I remember that I said to my parents, they needed Jesus. So, in that time, I never know who's Jesus or
Right.
why you need to come to him or whatever. But my parents, they accept.
Oh,
They accept and
awesome.
go to church and everything that. But after a couple of years, my dad go back drink
Yeah.
again, and usually go back to the life before and do
Right.
anything. So the bad story in my life, I think it's because every time my dad drink, every time they fight with my mom.
Right.
Every time they hit my mom. So that is a bad story on my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I see that.
Right.
Yeah. And one day my mom decided to separate. And when they are going to separate, where I was 5 kids
Oh.
that time.
Oh.
We were 5 kids. So, and it was a long story, So, my dad, he tried to take all the kids.
Oh.
But I'm the first one, so I'm the big one.
Oh. So you're the oldest child.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm not letting go with him.
Uh-huh.
But the other ones, the little ones, the little one was 3 years old.
Oh.
And the other ones, so they took it. And he tried to catch me,
Oh.
but I ran it.
Oh.
And he did catch me.
Oh.
And my mom go to my grandma, to my grandma's house.
Uh-huh.
So I go with her. And after a couple of weeks, my little brother, that 3 years old, was dead.
Oh.
Dead. Because was sad, he didn't eat it.
Oh.
He want to go with the mom.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, he not let him go,
Oh.
so he died.
My goodness.
After a couple of weeks, he died the next one.
Oh.
So right now we are one brother and sister
Oh.
right now. But the bad thing, one day we meet on the way with my dad. I was saying, "Good morning, Dad." And he told me, "I am not your dad."
Oh.
He thinks I am his son, but he told me one day
Uh-huh.
that time he's not my dad. So
Oh.
that is a bad to me, and I was really sad.
Yeah.
So, like, I think 78 years or 9 years old, I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
But my mom told me, "You need to come to Jesus."
Oh.
And then my other sister, too.
Uh-huh.
So I say, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't ask why I need to come to Jesus. Or, So Jesus say, okay.
Yeah.
So they call the other brothers and make a short service in a home and accepted Jesus.
Awesome. So you
Yeah.
got saved in your house.
Yes.
That's where I got saved too. In my living room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
And I accepted Jesus. So that time, I'm not really why I accept or why I need to come to Jesus. So it's just like my mom asked me to do, it's okay, I will do. Okay.
Right.
So a couple of years later, I was come sick one day.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm not remember what it was, but I was remember I almost died.
Oh.
Yeah, I almost died. So I know there does not have no clinic, no doctors, no nothing. Just wherever the people think it's good to give it to someone, give it to.
Where were you living at this time, Augustine? What town or city were you living this time?
Where I'm from, this is not a city.
Okay.
It's like a mountain.
Like a village or something, maybe?
Yeah. It's, well, right now, like 25 years ago, it's changes.
Oh.
Like, there's no city, no store, no power, electrician, no nothing. Right now, it's electrician.
Yeah. So 25. Now, this is in somewhere in South America, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not in America. You're in South America.
No. It's not in America.
Yes.
Yeah. So after I get sick and when I get better, so I was thinking in my mind, I need to go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need to go to church. And I was go one day on Sunday, and I was asked some leadership to pray for me.
Mm-hmm.
To say I need Jesus in my life.
Right.
I need to keep my heart to Him, and everything. And they pray for me.
Yeah.
So I started to really go to the church, like every Sunday or anything I need to do in the church. I was participating to do anything. So it's there where I started my life, and on Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, and that's I'm talking about maybe my 15, 16 years age.
The good old teenage years.
Yeah. And meet my wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
So where did y'all meet?
From Guatemala, country.
Oh.
Yeah. She's from the other church and I'm from the other church. But one day they make a service together. So, I'm was a boy.
Yeah.
She was a girl,
Uh-huh.
But I look at her, she's cute, nice, So I need to meet her. I need to know who is her,
Uh-huh.
So every time when we can meet, when the first time I ask like who you are, who's your parents, what's your name, and
so you can find her, huh?
Yeah. So and started making relationship like boyfriends, and after years that, and I asked if she can accept me to marry with her, and she said yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay. So we keep the relationship with her for another year, and I think we are ready to marry.
Yeah.
I gave it a date to marry, but I have no money.
Oh. Yeah.
That is the big story. I don't know why, but I remember when I put a thing about, why I give it a date to get married and I have no money,
Yeah.
And that time, like, to get married, it just depends, like, you want to make a big party or small party, but we're talking about, like, 5,000, 10,000 in that time,
Oh.
Yeah. So, it's like, I say, I'm born in Guatemala, but I grown up in Mexico.
Oh.
Because, like, 12 years old, I started come from Mexico, like, go in the back.
Yeah.
So I grown up in Mexico. So I told my wife, hey, I need to go work in Mexico. Because we don't have no work, no.
Yeah.
You don't have to hard to.
Right.
You can get money there.
Yeah.
So come to Mexico, like for 6 months.
Oh.
And
So you didn't stay here for 6 months?
no,
Oh.
I said I need to go to Mexico. I need to find money.
Uh-huh.
And when I come work in Mexico and find a work, and try to find money that we're gonna spend on a marriage.
Yeah.
So after 5 months, so I received a letter from my wife. You know, never had a phone that time, never WhatsApp, never Facebook.
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Well, more 12 years ago. 26, I guess.
Oh.
So I received a letter from someone, and my wife, growing up, say, hey, her parents was here, but they go back.
Oh.
So they say, hey, my parents is here, and you need to come back because they want you to see you and need to get married.
Oh.
So I say, okay. So I go, like, to collect the money I got it.
Uh-huh.
And I remember I had like 6,000.
Oh.
I don't know, it's not easy to find like 1,000 war money, you know,
Right.
Mexican money.
Uh-huh.
And that time, but I know before coming to Mexico, I was probably God.
Yeah.
I was asked, if this is he wants to me get married with this girl, so I need your help to find the money I need.
Right.
Yeah. And after that, I remember God give me that money.
Oh.
Because I know it's not easy to find like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000
Right.
peso.
Yes.
And I found it.
Oh.
So I'm going back to Guatemala and come with my wife's house, meet her parents,
Uh-huh.
and to say hello. Because I never know them before that. So I didn't know who, because they are here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, so we tried meeting and talk about the relationship, and said we are already had the dates to get married.
So you got the parents' blessing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we get married.
Another life-changing event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get married. After a month, get married, my father-in-law asked me, hey, what plan I have, like with my wife. And I say, my plan is I need to go to the United States.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's funny how the in-laws want to know your plans.
Yeah.
You know, my in-laws want to know that too. What's your plans with my wife? Yeah. Yeah.
And this is my plan. I need to go to the United States.
Yeah.
And he asked me, do you have money? I say, no.
Oh.
And he asked me, when you want to go? The earlier I can.
Yes.
And he say, okay, I'm going back to the next 2 weeks. If you want to, go with me.
Oh.
But I said, but I don't have no money.
Hmm.
He say, no, what about?
Oh.
He said, if you want to go, let's go. I say, okay. So I come to my wife, hey, can I go to the United States? He's not easy to my wife, like just a month, married,
Yeah.
and let her to stay by herself.
Uh-huh.
But she say, okay, you can go.
Yeah. You're smart. You asked her permission on everything. That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. And she said, you can go. Okay. So I come to the United States on, I remember in January 3rd or 4th, on the 97.
Oh, so you've been here since 1997?
97.
Oh,
Yeah. So I was come from South Georgia,
yeah.
and I was working with I made a home trailer.
Oh,
I was working there. I know how to make the wall, how to the roof, and everything. So I was working there for 15 or 16 months,
oh,
and go back
wow.
to that country to see my wife.
Yeah.
So she was there, and I was get some money and buy some stuff, making a house,
Mm-hmm.
and had the first kids. Yeah. So 6 months later, get back from the United States.
Oh,
My wife get pregnant.
uh-huh.
So it's when Victor.
Another
Born.
life-changing experience.
Yeah.
A little Augustine running around named Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after Victor born, I told my wife, hey, I need to go back to the United States. So now I know how to go and get there.
Yeah.
And my wife said, okay, go. So that is on 99.
Oh,
99. So I was come back to the United States on 99. And I was come from Lafayette, Georgia.
ah,
I was working there in Lafayette, Georgia. I was working like for 15 months again
oh,
and go back.
hmm.
Go back, but it's not to stay there. So it's to bring my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going and tell my wife, hey, I got it back, but I don't want to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think you want to go with me, so let's go.
Yeah.
She said, let's go.
Was it hard for your wife to leave?
Here?
Well, to leave home and come to America, was it hard for your wife to come to America?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think God make a man and woman to live together.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not easy like the man's not home like for a month or a year.
Yeah.
So we was coming to the United States on 2001.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So from 2001, never go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So this is my story, and we moved from Lafayette to Dalton
Uh-huh.
because we was working on a plant. They shut down there.
Oh.
Low business, and I don't know what happened, but they shut down the business. So we are left with no jobs.
Oh.
So we are moved to Dalton in 2003.
Oh. So basically, you come to Dalton looking for work, I guess.
Yes.
For a job. Yeah.
Yes, because I'm trying. Lafayette, it's not meaning business, not meaning jobs there.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried to work around here looking for a job, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember the shop office. It was on Glenwood.
Uh-huh.
So I was
Yeah.
coming to the office there. I'm looking for a job,
Mm-hmm.
and they give me an application, fill it out, and say, "Okay, we hire you."
Oh.
So I say, "Okay."
Awesome.
So I got a job from the Shaw, and I worked with Shaw like 18 years
Oh.
now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're in Dalton in 2003 now. Yep. And when or how did you find out about Calvary Church?
Okay, so and in 2003, after moving to Dalton, in 2005, we tried to buy a house.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And after that, we not really go on a church. Sometimes we go anywhere because there's plenty church right here around Dalton.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes we go this, we go on this one next time. We go, we not always have a specific church.
Mhm.
There
There probably wasn't a whole lot of Hispanic churches at that time, were they? In Dalton?
The one I know is the Ernesto Mendez Church.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And the other one, I think Obed, they're from Salem.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the other one that I know was that son. And we had other brothers that were Christian from our country.
Uh-huh.
They was living in City Town, Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
And they come visit us to our house. And he asked me, hey, what you do to your Christian life? What you are done? Well, we say, nothing. So he say, do you think it'd be okay starting like pray every Sunday in your house? I say, yeah. Okay, so next Sunday we are coming every Sunday to your house.
Oh.
So, okay. So next Sunday he come with other brothers, starting like two songs and read the Bible and pray. So next Sunday he brings other people.
Oh.
Next other Sunday he brings other ones.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not sure if we stay doing for 3 or 4 months. But when I see more than 20 people in the home.
Uh-huh.
So
Getting a little crowded in there, huh?
Yeah, so he say, hey, we need a place. We need a church. So can you help me to find a place? Because he not know here if he is from there.
Uh-huh.
So just go walking around the town, looking at the place. We can get it, where we can make a service. And say, okay. So was looking around for a couple of times, looking to build it for rent.
Uh-huh.
You know? So I found one on Martin Luther King.
Oh.
It was a new building. And we ran it.
Mm-hmm.
So we started church there. We actually started church in the home, but we moved there.
Oh.
So, and the building it's like double in this one. It's not big, but like double in this one.
Bigger than your house, right?
Well, bigger than my house, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So when I see, it's more people coming. So it's making big group.
Right.
So Marcos was studying on Bible at that time.
Oh.
So usually just him and me on that group.
Uh-huh.
And the other guy come from Town. And we're talking about what we're gonna do. And we need a other place,
right.
big place.
Uh-huh.
So we started praying. Ask God to give a place that He want to give it to us, or wherever He want to do it to us.
Uh-huh.
So we started walking around like church to church. We have plenty of church, like talking to each pastor, like if they rented like a space or building or whatever.
Right.
And nobody have it. So, they have it, but they use it for Sunday in no space to use other service.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep praying. And Pastor Dan and Mission Moises, I don't know if you know him.
I'm not
he
sure.
lived from Atlanta.
Oh.
In Hispanic mission.
I think I might have met him a time or two. It's been a while.
Yeah. So he come with Pastor Dan.
Oh.
Well, one day we come to Calvary at this church.
Oh.
So, like, we look in a place.
Yeah.
And they schedule a date and time, hey, we come see you. That's it.
Oh.
Okay. So they come to to the place we wasn't, and talking about they could give it a space to make a service there.
Uh-huh.
And I remember Pastor Dan say, "Hey, we have 6 months praying for a Hispanic mission
Oh,
to our church."
awesome.
And I say, "Hello, we are here."
Uh-huh. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So we meet that time, and we meet another time, with the leaderships there,
Uh-huh.
like what was a mission and everything. That.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about, and they say, "Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome," and that is more than 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
When
Yeah.
it's that because the first service we made, I think it was on October 2010. So that's more than 10 years.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
more than 10 years.
Yep.
So it's how we come to Calvary with this church.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know the story of your church, how it started with a prayer group in your house. But really, it started before that. It started back in South America when you got saved, really. You know, and you're walking with the Lord, and you're following the Lord, and you're seeking Him, you're praying, and He divinely brings you to Dalton, Georgia. And you probably didn't think He was going to be starting a church in Dalton, Georgia at that time, did you? But God had a plan, you know. And you didn't know Dan and his church was praying for a Hispanic church. A lot of times, people don't realize God works around the clock, 24/7, around the world.
Yes.
You know, He brought you and your family to Dalton, Georgia, because He knew there's a need for a Hispanic, Spanish-speaking church in Dalton, Georgia, you know. And He made a way possible for you to get here and your family. And opened up your home, you know. He had to open your heart first before you opened up your home. And then He worked it out that you end up at Calvary. And then so many years later, we meet and become friends and brothers in Christ and everything, you know. Just an awesome story, Augustine. So some of the life-changing events you've mentioned, your salvation in Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Coming to America, getting married, having kids, starting a church. You've had an exciting life, okay? I've known some of this about your life, but some of it I didn't know. And is there anything you want to mention, some other things you've learned about life since you've come to America and since you helped start this church? Anything you'd like to share about some things you've learned spiritually or in life in general since you come here?
I can share like when I went to America, I see a lot of things, a lot of opportunity to learn anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like that never I see there where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta learn a lot of things, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
because I try to catch any opportunity to learn,
Mm-hmm.
to have,
Mm-hmm.
to get, and I try to catch it. So, but the big thing I can share, God blessing me in this country.
Yeah.
You know, before I get here, this is not my country. But God bring me to this country to bless me.
Mm-hmm.
He gotta bless me. He can bless me, and He will bless me forever.
Right.
So we are planning before coming to my wife. Hey, let's go. We go work for 2 years, and we come back to our country.
Oh.
And never come back in 2 years.
Right. God had other plans, didn't He?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned on my wife and my life. It's depending on God.
That's right.
A lot of people has asked me, "Hey, when you go back to your country?" I say, "I don't know. I didn't know what God had to me."
Right.
Yeah, because I'm dependent on the God.
That's right.
Maybe one day, maybe not. So, just I'm dependent on Him
That's right.
because He is on my life.
That's right.
Yeah, He's Lord on my life.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the big thing to me. Is God bless me in this country that is making a big change. I know I have learned other things, like, and when I get to America, I see, hey, I can learn this, I can learn this.
Mm-hmm.
Before coming to America, I never knew how to drive.
Oh, no driving in South America for you, huh?
No.
Oh,
Nobody have car. Nobody have car there
wow.
on the place we are.
Wow.
So now some people have car, but at that time, nobody had car.
Wow.
So when I see, like, anybody can have a car here.
Yeah.
So from 97 to 2001, I did try to drive.
Wow.
But after my wife come to America, I said, I'm going to start drive. So I tried to learn drive.
Yeah.
And after that, I remember my first car is a Plymouth 97.
Oh.
Plymouth, I think Chrysler Plymouth 97.
Wow. Yeah.
I remember the first car. So I buy and learn.
Most guys remember their first car and their first girlfriend, Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
So the first choice I see, I can learn mechanic here.
Yeah.
So I buy video, books, go on the internet, learn how can I learn mechanic. So I learn, so I know a little bit about mechanic. So, and after that, so I tried to learn music. I was going to school for 1 year to learn music. I learned a little bit, but I'm not really having time to make a homework, whatever need to do every week.
Yeah.
So I was quick. Quick. Usually 2 years or something, you have diploma for music.
Yeah.
So I did it.
Oh.
But I try.
Yeah.
I try. And the other one, I got it done. I got a student on the Bible.
Yeah.
I got a 3 diploma
Oh.
on the Bible.
Wow.
The first one, I stood online with BBN. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah.
It's on South Carolina.
Yeah.
BBN, Bible student.
Uh-huh.
I studied with them like for 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah. And I got my diploma
Awesome.
from them.
Yeah.
And I got another school, Bible, on Chattanooga. And I got my diploma there for 3 years.
Oh. Well, I knew you were smart. I didn't know you was educated too. There's a difference between being smart and educated, aren't there?
Yeah. The one thing I wish my life, like, if I had opportunity to go to school there on my young age, I would like to went there, but I don't have opportunity.
Right.
Just I was go for 3 years in my country. Just I did the second grade.
Oh.
It's it.
Wow.
My mom told me you can't go to school no more.
Oh.
I don't have no money to send you.
Wow.
There everything you had to pay. You never ride on a bus there. You never get food from school.
Oh.
If you go to school, you have to take a lunch with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And everything, nothing supplied for free. everything you have to buy.
Right.
So my mom told me I don't have some money. I don't have no money to send you to school.
Oh.
So I said, okay. So usually I never went to the school.
Oh.
Like I said, just I learned like A, B, C, D. Is it?
Oh. Yeah.
So, but I would like it. If I was had the opportunity to go to school, graduate in college,
Right.
I would like it
Yeah.
to do. I would like to do a lawyer job.
Yeah.
I would like to do a police job. I would like to do anything, you know.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I didn't have an opportunity to do
Right.
it. But I'm keeping learn to do the other thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because to me, they don't have no age
Yeah.
to go to school, or you don't have no age to learn something.
Yeah.
So you can do it anytime in age.
Mm-hmm.
It's option to each
Yeah.
person. You know.
Well, Augustin, I'll say you're one of the smartest men I've ever met, and you're very talented and skilled, and one of the hardest workers I know. Is there any people in your life that have influenced you that you want to mention or thank on our podcast today? That's been a good influence to you?
Yes. So I think a lot of people have an influence on my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one thing I learned in my life, it's see someone who's know a lot of things and can learn something from them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I don't have like a specific people, but I can say a lot of people had influence on my life, like pastors. I know friends have an influence on my life that they show me to do something better or something good or something we can get in. Yeah. So, but a lot of pastors had influence, including you, had an influence on my life and my family.
Yeah.
So,
Well, speaking of how skilled you are and hard worker, tell us a little bit about what you're doing now in life as far as your work goes and stuff, your career and everything.
Right now, I'm really working hard.
Yes, you are. One of the hardest working men I know.
Right now, I'm really working hard, so I'm not really like just do one thing. I do a lot of things. Yeah. The only reason I work hard because I want to give life, a good life to my family.
Right.
Good things to my family, the best I can, you know. So right now I'm going to stay working with shower industry, full time, you know.
Yeah.
But I have the landscaping business. I started this year that you sell it to me. Yeah, and I give a thanks to God and thanks to you to bless me with that business. So I do that, and I do the Uber too. Yeah, Uber ride or Uber Eat.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
But the big thing I'm glad to do is help anybody. If something I can do to someone, I will do.
Yeah.
Is that I'm doing just do something so I can do it to someone, like to help anybody.
Right.
I do. But I try to give the best I can to my family, take care of my family. And usually like people gonna see this podcast and want to know about that what I done on the landscaping job, you know. So they can contact me and if something I can do,
Right.
I will do for anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I highly recommend you for all those jobs, Augustine. I've seen you firsthand how hard a worker you are, how good a worker you are. And Augustine, in closing, I just want to say I thank God for bringing you into my life. You've been a blessing to me personally. And that's one reason why I wanted you to be here to share your story. I want people to hear what God has done for you. But I also want to tell you how thankful I am to God that God brought you into my life these last 10 years. You've been a blessing to me these last 10 years. We started off knowing each other at church and doing stuff at the church. But you've been like a lifesaver to me. You've helped me at church. You've helped me in my own business. And you've been a blessing to our church. You've been a blessing to my family. And I would never have known that God would have brought somebody from South America that was born in South America all the way to Dalton, Georgia, 10 years ago. And we meet and become friends and we're brothers in Christ, and how much you've been a blessing to me and my family and my church. And I just want to thank you so much for being such a blessing to us. And I praise God for what he's done in your life and what he's doing and what he's going to do. And I just want to encourage people that's listening and watching. If you need somebody to do yard work, landscaping, cut down a tree, trim trees, clean your gutters, pressure wash. Am I forgetting anything, Augustine? Augustine's a great hard worker. He does a lot of things for me and our church. He'll do a great job for you. But most important, if you want what Augustine has, and that's Jesus Christ. Augustine got saved many years ago. It's the best decision he's ever made. And if you need Jesus in your life, he's just a prayer away. The Bible says, all who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And if you need to contact us, the description on the bottom, you can find out how to contact us. We'd love to help you in any way. And before we go, once again, I want to encourage you to subscribe, to like this, to share it, and with your family and friends and your social media and that kind of stuff. Make any comments. If you want to advertise, sponsor, come share your story. Anything like that, please let us know. Just contact us in the description there. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Augustine.
Thank you for inviting me.
I appreciate you being here. And until next time, goodbye and God bless you.